Is this camera even working? Yeah, okay, cool. I press record.
It's been a while since we last spoke. It's been about 2 months, a month and a half since I last posted. A lot of that is due to the fact that I've been so busy with school, whether it's working out, playing tennis, traveling, trying to work on my mental health. Been super busy in these last couple of months. It's been a little bit stressful, but it's also been very fun and rewarding. But going back to what I was saying, I've been really trying to work on improving my mental health, whether it's been reading a lot more books, journaling, meditation, and all that extra stuff. I would like to say in the last couple of months or so, my perspective on life has greatly improved in these last couple of months. One of my favorite ones is obviously journaling, because it really helps me to sort of mitigate a situation that I'm dealing with. If I'm feeling stressed, tired, a little angry, it's always nice to get my thoughts down on paper. And then I can see it for what it is right there on a physical piece of paper, and it kind of takes the emotion out of it, so I can think a little more objectively and clearly. But going back to the main topic of the video, I really wanted to talk about finding creativity, finding inspiration for when you want to make some sort of content or a video. I'm not sure I'm the first one to have done this. Writing down whatever I'm thinking in my journal for a little bit of a timer or so, and then just seeing what sticks and seeing what I can do from there with what I wrote down in my head on this piece of paper. I'm gonna read it out to you guys. It's not perfect, it's not anything spectacular, but it's not supposed to be anything planned out. You kind of just write down whatever's going on top of your head on paper, and maybe you can see what you can take from there and then create it into something cool. I wrote it on my phone because it's a little bit easier. It was scribbled all over the place. So yeah, let's go. Recently, I have been struggling to find inspiration to create my next video. I've run into an obstacle in my creative process, more commonly known as the writer's block. It's been a bit, how do I say this, frustrating, because I want to create something unique, but I have no idea what to make. And of course, I've been brainstorming ideas and searching for potential leads to see what interests me. But as of right now, I have not made any progress so far. The little hamster in my brain was not functioning, so I had to try a different approach. After thinking about it for quite some time, I finally came up with a different way to solve my problem. Instead of browsing Instagram, YouTube, or even TikTok for potential ideas, why don't I just sit down, pull out my journal, set a timer for 15 minutes or so, and just write. Write whatever I'm thinking off the top of my head in that moment, right now. I simply need to put words on paper. It doesn't have to follow any structure or make sense initially. I just need to start something. It could be about anything. Whatever thoughts are going on in my mind, I just have to get it down on paper. So, with that being said, what you are watching right now on this screen is ultimately the final product of what I've been scribbling down in my journal for the last 15 minutes or so, with the overarching topic and question being, what inspires me to create? Is it a new piece of music I've been listening to? Or could it be found in the pages of an interesting book I began to read? Perhaps it's in the artwork my mom has been so invested in creating. I'm sure there's something there to find. Or possibly hidden within the insightful conversations I have with my mom whenever I get the chance to go back home. Perhaps it's waiting to be discovered in familiar or unexplored places. Now that you think about it, inspiration can be whatever you want it to be. So that then leads me to ask myself, where else can I find it? And honestly, it's anything and it's everything. It's all around us and shows up when you least expect it. It could be found among our friends or found in complete strangers. Maybe it's on a rooftop overlooking the ocean, or possibly within our homes. It could be found anywhere, regardless of the weather, no matter if it's freezing cold, raining all day, or if the sun is poking out from behind the clouds. It's there, waiting for you to use. It could be in a gym, or maybe in a coffee shop, but it's somewhere out there, waiting to be discovered by you. So, before I end it off, let me leave you with this last statement. Explore the world around you and let inspiration find you in everyday moments. It could be in the music, the books, the art, and the people you meet on a day-to-day basis. So stay open, stay curious, and always look to learn new things and let your creativity flow. that was pretty much what I wrote down in my journal. I kind of needed to make it sound a little more coherent and concise so it doesn't seem like I just threw shit at a wall and expected it to make sense. That was pretty much my little creative flow, my process, and what I just did in the last couple 30 minutes or so to ultimately show you guys on screen this final product, this video. So I really hope you guys appreciate it. And as always, I really appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys still following me and trying to see that I'm making content and whatnot, because I'm trying my best and I really want to start making videos on a more consistent basis. But like I said, the hardest part is just always finding the ideas, the creativity to actually make something that is not just another carbon copy of all the other content creators out there. So I thought this approach would really help me in terms of making something unique, something different. And of course, it's not going to be perfect, but like I said before, it's better than doing nothing at all and just waiting for something to just pop off on the top of my head. I'll try my best to keep making more videos like these. It's obviously going to take a little more time, but I really enjoyed this. This was a fun little project for me. And as always, take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.